Talon. But I guess it really wasn't a place. I don't know, it just wasn't, there's a lot of roads here. You really got to have a bicycle or something. Like, you know, I'm a walker. And so Liverpool was a little more compact. The way Dublin's shaped like a crescent. Yeah, Liverpool shaped like a square, and there's a record store called The Probe, and I was walking down the street the second or third day I got there, and this guy in brown diapers. And this is 1982 and a half now, three, I'm getting on 3. And, because I did nine, maybe a year here. Really lonely, I didn't have a lot of friends at all. And this guy in, you know how Marilyn Manson has those crazy black eyes like this? They used to be horses, contact lenses. And that's this thing, standing there, it's like, ugly American. Pete Burns, first introduction to him. Now let's just cut to the late 90s. And VH1 has these style awards that they no longer have. Vogue, VH1 Style Awards. It's all about fashion. And they call me, they're like, you've won the Stylish Woman of the Year. And I'm like, great, I'll have someone pick it up. No, you don't understand. If you don't come, Nicole Kidman gets it. I'm like, I'm coming. so I go, and Bono gives me this award. And he says something about, I don't know about fashion, but I know about swagger. And he gives me this great award. It's a lovely thing. And I say something, you know, I'm still torn, really torn between, I love fancy stuff. And I hate it. Is selling out, meaning there are no more tickets to Madison Square Gardens? Or does it, anyway. So I'm walking off the stage after saying whatever nonsense I said, and I hear this voice, you live in the dream, Courtney! You live in the dream, it's Pete Burns! And I give him the award and I ran! Now cut to last year. Oh no, this gets weirder. A year ago, Fashion Rocks. And, no, a year and a half ago. My daughter, Frances Bean, Cobain, and the name Cobain, by the way, comes from County Tyrone. And I've never heard one good thing about County Tyrone, so if you could tell me anything about County Tyrone that I could pass on to my child, that'd be great. I don't mean to be that American, like, I'm a McDonald. I'm from Cork. Do you have an Aran sweater? My cousins live in Shannon. No, but you know. How mile. But I was one too. I was really convinced I was Irish until I was convinced I'm Jewish. But I put, when I was here, these are shamrocks. And the first one, was a little transient punk boy was coming through town. And he put a little shamrock on my ankle. In some band that I'm not saying in front of him because he would think I'm lame. At least no cred. This is just embarrassing. Anyway, oh my God, now I want to die because so you know, the north of England and Ireland were the things. I read things like the Tain, that they're really epic. How to say? Spell.
Soft,
So Tolan?
T-A-I-N.
10? It was on the page. I used to say hyperbole instead of hyperbole. So, okay. I mean, and as I said to you at lunch, you're dealing with, I said to the guy with the Book of Kells guy, you're dealing with an autodidact. So, you know, when you go Coptic on me, hello, I don't know what you're talking about, but...
I used to say hyperbole too.
You said hyperbole too?
It is, yeah. I think it's a common malady in society.
Oh, malady, thank you. I'm sorry, I nattered lots there. But anyway, so I get this boyfriend, my first proper boyfriend, and he picks me up and at the LAX airport. Now I'm in another exotic place. Really weird culture. Talk about weird culture. I've spent 22 years studying Los Angeles culture and I still don't get it. You know, you give and give and give and she never gives back. She just takes. And it's a strange, you know, I signed a book deal. It's just I'm going to do it with City. That's how I'm gonna do it. I don't do it by man, I'm gonna do it by city. And there will be no kiss and tell, but I'll do it by city because of the relationships, or mostly with towns. But in any case, you know what? Jeffrey Brent Mann drove me in his best friend Marty Nation. They drove in their primer del Camino, muscle car, whatever, way into Malibu. And within a week, he goes over, he's going to Martin Sheen's house. You don't know Martin Sheen. I'm staying in the car. I'm not getting out of that car. And this is literally, you know, about not even 2 years from when not even 2 years since I was here. Because Liverpool, 9 months, we're done with me. And I wouldn't go in the house, and I remember I was wearing a black hat. I didn't like clothes, and I didn't care about them. It was very anti-materialism, and da-da-da. One of the worst things about coming from here in the 80s was that there was crap music in California. I mean, everyone was in the dude punk bands. No romance, no intellectual thought put into the music. The band, I mean, the bands here in Dublin, the bands in Liverpool, nobody stepped a foot on stage unless they'd thought every aspect of it out and then let it go, you know, and then let it go, and went to this very punk but also very romantic place. Not California, no. No war, no KKK, no fascist USA. There was no place for girls. And so I had this little shift dress that I got here, and I'm sitting in the primary El Camino, and Jeff goes into the house, and I see this man come out, and it's Martin Sheen. And I haven't really seen Apocalypse Now at this point, so I don't have a hero worship thing with him, but he's very deeply in thought. You know, he told me later that he prays every day around that time, but he was using a golf club as a cane, and I'm just like, oh, this sun. And I had this hat, and I had this thing, and I had black nail polish. Finally, I go inside. It's like a spaceship, like an ocean spaceship of opulence. I've never seen this kind of fanciness in my life. And out on the court playing basketball is Charlie Sheen. Sean Penn's filming it. Timothy Hutton's standing over there. Oh, this is good. Wait, how many names can I drop? And this is true. A guy named Brent Black, you wouldn't know. Token rocker, Drew from the Surf Punks. Chad Lowe, Rob Lowe, Renee Emilio Estevez, the sister no one talks about. Sean Chris Penn, I said that already, and Downey. Okay, so what, 3 women, Janet Sheen, the sister, and me. And you know what? Oh, and their funny little friend Tom from New Jersey with the bad teeth, Cruz. So from this one, huge, massive black hair, crazy music, like Brechtian, excuse my language, heavy intellectual, and then to seeing you two come back from America, now a little more expanded. The thing about you two though, they were my band. And so, I mean, not my friends, my band. And when War came out, I was really pissed, I was mad. So I went through a thing already, many times already with bands where I'd love a band. And have you ever gone through that where a band you love gets big? Come on, no one in this room? Yeah. Yes? Yeah. One? Just one. You've never been through a thing where somebody you liked, like your secret thing that you like, Florence and the Machine or something, that you liked. Yeah. Come on. And then don't you feel protective of them when they get big? Yeah. And the jocks show up? And the people that would have picked on you in high school show up? What are they doing there? And what that's your band. What the hell? You know, Sunday Bloody Sunday, what are the guys from the fraternity are here? And so, and it's dark, you know, it's a dark transition, that transition between commercial and non-commercial. It's almost like between life and death. I'm living in it all the time. But, so I meet these guys on that day, and just to full circle this, I went to Cannes, film festival this year, and, you know, so yeah, I see Sean Penn, who's now at this point been my friend for many years. I had such a crush on him, I dated his brother. And, you know, I mean, and God bless Chris Penn too, by the way. And one time he was saying, we're buddies. I'm not gonna say what he said. But he plays this role in this movie because I'm playing a gothic detective. Do you want to come to my movie tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, I was there for fashion reasons. It was so lame. I'm like, Siobhan, she will fly you for free if you go to the Empire concert thing. Just glamour, just, I don't like using celebrity much, but occasionally it's good currency. I mean, there's not much to it. Free handbag, tracksuit. You get to keep the gown. Oh no! Last week I pretended to faint at Charles de Gaulle, and they just put me on the plane. No ticket. It works. It works occasionally, but it's not like if they decline your credit card, you're still going to be sleeping in Leicester Square. I mean, like anybody else. So in any case, busking came to mind because that happened. So I see this film. I run. A woman is deadly serious about seeing a film if she runs down the red carpet in Cannes in flats. Because in that festival, they close the door at 7 and they don't care who the hell you are, unless you're Tom Cruise who got his teeth fixed. So I go and I see this movie and I thought I was on peyote. I thought the great record. I thought, okay, now the madness. They think I'm crazy, but now I am crazy because there's Sean Penn playing him, Gavin Friday, on film. Now, looking for Nazis. I don't even know what life is. And also, you know what? This acting thing that I despised and hated and couldn't handle very well, but I did it. I crossed over on some level that no one's really ever done it before, and then retreated, freaked out, retreated. And everyone wants to be an actress, get nominated again, and I don't want to. My heart doesn't want to. My guts don't want to. But I see this performance by Sean, and I exploded into I want that. It is rock and roll. That's art. That actually is something. There is beauty in this. It isn't all this about like film me on famous. Which most movie stars I know have that. There's some, the thing about movie stars is they try to be so deep. And you hang with them. And I have some really good friends that are movie stars, but it's like this. It's like going through a mirror at lunch, right? Okay? And we're talking about our self-obsessed upper-class boyfriends who are calling us, like, clowns and not iconoclasts. And we need to bump them, just dump them, both, right? But really they're sneaking out behind our backs and going to like the Diane bumpers to a book signing or whatever. Okay, now you're the movie star and I'm me, right? And we keep getting interrupted. Now we're having a really important conversation because we both have to dump these two guys, right? Okay. So all of my wardrobe is now Armani and beige. What is going on? Okay, and so is yours, okay? All right. We're like we live down the street from each other and we haven't spoken, but we both dyed our hair kind of mousy brown. What's going on, right? So people keep coming and interrupting us, and you just turn around and go, they want to interrupt, they want autographs, right? Now you go. Smile, because you can't let no one can dislike it. Right. So good. So look at this. Hi, can I have your autograph, please?
Oh, just lunch.
No, you don't say that. I'm Go. That's the prerogative. If you're a movie star, you have to do, hi, oh God, it's so nice to meet you. And what's your name? Oh, you're Uncle Simon too. Oh, that's great. But it's a separation. You don't get to be your grumpy ass self all the time. So
is that because you're like a rock star? And
you're a rock star. You can like slag each other off. You can you don't have to watch your mouth so much, and you can be a bitch. When you're a movie star, you keep it. You have to be. I mean, look, I'm not a misanthrope. I think I like humanity. I do. Look at your little faces. You're all so cute. I would hang out and watch, The Only Ways with Essex with all of you. And wonder what the Amy Childs show is going to be like. But really secretly want to watch the Chelsea one. The phony toffs. So I don't like humanity, but I don't have to be nice to you every day. Now, when you're a movie star, you kind of do it. Unless you figure out a method like Sean has done, where he lives so far away. He lives in San Francisco, so he doesn't actually have to go and participate in the BS.